Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 207. My name's Rob Hoback. Today is Saturday, May the 11th. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled if you came back. Just appreciate you. Just appreciate you showing up. So, for reals, it is a savage Saturday. So, let's get to work. First things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also a friend. And can't find my I am sheet. Like I said, I'm on the road. Um, but last night I was able to spend some time with a family of some friends who have a family, and yeah, I just enjoy being a friend. I enjoy hanging out with friends I haven't seen in a minute and catching up and just enjoying one another's company and seeing how our lives have changed over the years. On to my thank yous. There's this song by Garth Brooks. I think it's called Unanswered Prayers. And it just talks about sometimes the biggest blessings in life are when we don't get what we think we want. And just hanging out with this family last night, I remember, when we became friends, I don't know, 17, 18 years ago, uh, all of us were just in much different places in our life and we thought we wanted one thing. And now, 17 years later, both of us have young families and, just life had something in store that was greater for us than what we thought. So just very thankful for that. Thankful for those unanswered prayers. All right. So today it's Savage Saturday. Let's take a look back at what we learned this week. So first one was to take my own advice, right? And a lot of us are really good at giving other people advice, but we forget to take that same advice ourselves. And so in my case, last week, I allowed myself to get all spun up because just some haters, right? And, my two biggest pieces of advice when, that happens to other people's number one, consider the source, right? Because um, usually that's not coming from the most stable of people. And then the other thing is like sometimes you have to isolate people and just put them over there and be like, hey, that's all the damage you're going to be able to do to me. And so for all of us, we need to take our own advice sometimes. Complaining, right? Remember we talked about that. Does your complaint have a lack of perspective? Complaining is just part of the human experience, right? We all do it. Again, I referenced the book that I'm slowly making my way through, but part of it talks about is that just negativity is part of the human experience, and for us to think that we'll never have a bad day or anything like that's just it's irresponsible, and you're setting yourself up to be upset. Um, but yeah, everybody complains. It's usually nonsense, just annoying little things that irritate us, and we complain, and we usually lack perspective, right? Um, the next day we talked about finishing well, right? The art, the skill of finishing well, and pros know how to finish, right? Pros don't leave things undone; they wrap it up in a nice little package and get it done. Last night was a perfect example of a difference between a great team and a good team in the NBA. You had the Houston Rockets playing at home against the Warriors, who they were favored. The Warriors, one of their probably the best player, well, top five. Durant was out last night. He's out, and Golden State won, right? Because they're professionals and they know how to finish. And when the job needs to, sometimes you just need to get things done. And so it's about assertive, plans, confidence, all of those things that we talk about. So just refining our skill of closing and finishing. Um, we talked about premonitions, advanced shipment notifications, whatever the heck we want to call them. It's just it's interesting to me that the more I talk about it, the more it just kind of seems to not kind of, it just does happen. And so, and I love it when I have those conversations about messages, and then from y'all start bringing them to me. Love it. It's the juice, right? We're all connected. And then the last one was, does luck really matter? And I really don't think that it does. I think sometimes we get lucky, but man, that's such a small percentage. And again, the thought that comes to my head when I think about luck is make your own luck, right? Vibrate at a level, put yourself in positions where, good things are likely to happen. And it may appear like luck, but that doesn't mean that it's luck. It's kind of like when you go, if you've ever gone to a PGA event, the professional golfers event, and watch those guys swing. It looks effortless, but the balls they pure it, and just because it looks easy doesn't mean that it is. Just because it looks like luck doesn't mean that it is. So another great week. We fly that W. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. So hands up, peace out. We're better together. Love you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow with a Mother's Day special. See ya. Bye.